guys, and welcome back to Dynasty Gaming Brothers, and welcome back to WWE 2K16 Universe Mode. And that intro sounded a little bit awkward, but it worked out better than all the previous ones that we did and deleted. But Heath Slater is going to start off this show against Damian Sandow, and Sandow is going to defeat Heath Slater. Now the Ascension are going to go up against the Primetime Players and win. Ascension picking up a nice little win on main event. And now Sheamus, part of the Authority, is going to go against Miz, who of course is opposing them. Oh, and Miz pulls a most likely cheap win, but a win nonetheless. Miz smile on his face as he walks out of that match. Anyway, moving on to Thursday Night SmackDown. It's going to be Tyson Kidd versus Fandango. Normally I would forget Fandango's name, but today, stroke of luck. Anyway, Tyson Kidd defeating Fandango cleanly. This time Tyson Kidd is always kind of a cheapskate. But moving on to a Divas match, we have AJ Lee defeating Paige. Not exactly an upset, but still most likely a good fight. And now Adrian Neville versus Sami Zayn, and Neville defeats Sami Zayn, but lots of respect coming out of these two gentlemen. No frustration, they seem to be good friends still, despite Sami Zayn picking up the loss. Moving on to match numero 4. It's going to be the Primetime Players versus Bad News Kingston, and Primetime Players defeating the Bad News Kingston, and definitely an upset. But anyway, moving on to match number 5. It is Ryback losing to Kevin Owens, but again, respect coming from these two guys. There's been a lot of friendly rivalries, I suppose you could say. Kevin Owens, of course, winning, but still, Ryback liking Kevin Owens. And so, yeah, definitely 2 or 4 gentlemen tonight being friendly about their match, not going after each other with pure aggression. But now moving on to the triple threat matchup. It is #1 contendership for the World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, the holder of that title currently is Brock Lesnar, and the first contender will be Randy Orton. Pardon me if I'm missing some of my cues. Sometimes I'm stuttering every once in a while. What was I going to say? So sorry about that. I'm just kind of being dumb. Anyway, the Viper, Randy Orton, coming out. He's coming out strong, and he's ready for a fight. Of course, he wants this #1 contender shop really bad. He had the title previously in Universe Mode, but lost it. I forgot who too, but there's been plenty of title changes in the past, so I kind of lost track. But this man, Dolph Ziggler, is going to be facing Randy Orton in the triple threat match. Yeah, I'm just kind of stretching this entrance out a little bit longer than I should. Ziggler is taking his time to enter. Anyway, while the entrances are playing out, I'm just gonna put my thoughts on the table. Fallout 4 came out, and I'm not sure if I want that. I'm just kind of throwing this out on the table at the last second, and here comes Sheamus, who the Authority planted in this match to possibly get a title shot against Brock Lesnar. But I'm just throwing it out there. Fallout 4 came out, and I might be interested in it. I haven't played it, haven't seen much gameplay. I haven't played any of the other Fallout games. I get the basic idea, but yeah, I'm just maybe I might look into that since we did get a new PS4. Mickey got a new PS4. I didn't, but he was kind enough, and I was begging enough that he let me play it. That's not true. He just let me. I didn't have to beg him. Good brother, good man. Anyway, Sheamus, of course, the Intercontinental Championship, may be looking to slap another title on his shoulder at the pay-per-view if he manages to win this match. Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, and Sheamus all in one match. What a match. This will be quite interesting to watch, and we can prove that theory by Dolph Ziggler, mainly the underdog in this match, immediately jumping out of the gate with a suplex there against Sheamus. And now, Ziggler's not done, but Randy Orton has other things to say about it. Now, an uppercut to the back of the head of Sheamus lands on the ropes, but Ziggler is not going to let Orton get away with punching Ziggler earlier. So now Ziggler going after both of these men. He is clearing house. Another body slam delivered from Ziggler, and now Ziggler is going to hit a nice inverted scoop slam or power slam, whatever you want to call it. But Randy Orton does put an end to Ziggler's little hot streak there, throwing him on the ground, now cranking his head to the side while Sheamus watches in the corner. Of course, smart strategy, letting both of these fine gentlemen wear each other down while he sits in a corner. Of course, that frustrates their opponents, and now Ziggler and Orton going to go outside of the ring in search of the Great White. That was more of a Russian accent than a Irish one. I'm not one for accents, as you can probably tell. And Ziggler is just sitting in the ring. He's hanging out. He's chilling. He's just watching. He's kind of jumping around. He's doing whatever, kicking the... he's air kicking. It's good for your health. I'm just making things up now. Sheamus has a chair. I'm not sure how smart that is, because Ziggler immediately throws it out of his hands. Of course, it is a no DQ match, but having a chair in your hands is very useful. And now Ziggler trips and falls after Orton throws him, and they're fighting outside of the ring, by the way. But if you have a chair, of course, you can smack people with it, but also it puts a target on your head. You see someone with a big old chair, and they're threatening to smack you with it, then they're probably not going to let you just stand there with their totally innocent-looking chair. And now a nice move from Dolph Ziggler. I don't know what that's called, but I always like that, the look of that move. And now Orton hitting a nice suplex. Again, I forget what that move's called, but it looked pretty sweet. And now Sheamus going outside of the ring. I assume he's going to grab something from under the ring. Or no, he's just going to walk around. Meanwhile, Ziggler and Orton going back and forth. Yes, he is going to grab something out from under the bottom of the ring. And now a kendo stick coming into the ring. It's on the ground. Nobody's picked it up yet. Sheamus and Ziggler going at it while Orton watches in the corner. That's the thing about triple threat matches. All three of them can't fight at once. It's not like they're going to punch two people at once unless you get a good, follow through and then maybe manage to smack two faces with one effort. But typically, as you can see here, Sheamus is the odd man out. He's not able to take part in this melee here. He's just going to stand looking muscular and awesome. And now Orton comes over, noticing Sheamus is just sitting there, and he's going to attempt to engage in combat, which he will unsuccessfully do so. And now Ziggler was standing by, and now Sheamus and Orton going at it again, but Ziggler wants in on this. And Orton rolling out of the way of a stomp from Sheamus. And Ziggler, another move broken up. He's just breaking up all the moves, just causing a bit of annoyance from Sheamus, probably. A super kick! So much for annoyance! He's no longer being passive-aggressive, going straight out with a super kick, too. No, not enough to put Sheamus away. And Orton was about to break up that cover. He wouldn't have been in time if Sheamus wasn't able to kick out. And now, an angle slam from Randy Orton. Flashback. And now Orton, he hits a nice move, a neck breaker, in fact. Unique type of neck breaker, but Orton has perfected it over the years. And now Orton stomping away on multiple different areas of Sheamus. And final stomp to the head. And now Ziggler, zigzag, zigzag from Ziggler. Is he going to cover Orton or Sheamus? And Sheamus is down. Orton just stomped on him too. No. And Orton manages to just barely kick out of that zigzag. And Sheamus is just beginning to get up now. And he's going to cover Randy Orton. That was not the smartest move from Sheamus there. I mean, he might be pretty strong, but I think in his stats, he decided to choose bronze over brains. Unlike Ziggler, who very cleverly hit the zigzag when Orton had just put down Sheamus. But both men are now up, and oh! An RKO is coming out of Orton, and Dolph Ziggler reversed it, but Randy Orton managed to throw Ziggler to the ground, and now Orton is going to pin Sheamus, but Ziggler's there to break it up. Yes, and almost, Randy Orton almost did an RKO, and Dolph Ziggler almost did a super kick. Orton hit him with a kendo stick, but he was unaffected. Sheamus throwing Dolph Ziggler out of the ring, and now Randy Orton stands in the ring holding a kendo stick. Because that's Randy Orton for you. And now, oh, Sheamus went for a kick there, and Ziggler reversed it now. Oh, Orton smacks Ziggler upside the head with a kendo stick, and now Ziggler rolling out of the way, stealing the kendo stick, and thwacking Orton back to the ground. And now Sheamus took advantage of the distraction, and now Orton and Sheamus double teaming Ziggler after Orton got back up. Ziggler, of course, went for a super kick earlier, but missed. Oh man, sorry for the delayed reaction, but Sheamus just destroyed Ziggler twice with a baseball bat. Ziggler may have a slight concussion, and Orton falls to the mat. And now Sheamus stands above these two gentlemen who probably are bleeding. But Sheamus doesn't care. He's still going to go after Ziggler and punches to the head, where he smacks Ziggler twice with a baseball bat. He probably shouldn't have gotten back up, but Ziggler does have a habit of getting up when people have momentum or baseball bats. It's the same thing, pretty much. And now, Orton and Sheamus, a common enemy here, both targeting the head of Ziggler, and now Sheamus looks like he's going to bring Ziggler back into the ring. Yes, he is. And now Orton is looking to follow Ziggler back into the ring. A boot from Sheamus, and Dolph Ziggler is not getting up, and Sheamus is not coming in. Oh man, he's going for a pun kick, but Dolph Ziggler reverses. Super kick delivered from Dolph Ziggler to Orton, and now Sheamus going to slam Dolph Ziggler back to the mat. What a sequence of events. The punt kick missed. Orton was setting up for the punt kick when Sheamus was stumbling to get back into the ring, and then Ziggler reversed, and now a cover from Orton is not going to do anything because Sheamus is there to break it up. And now we're, I guess, back to normal. Orton recovered rather quickly from that super kick. Oh man, and now, what a move from Sheamus. I forgot what that's called, as usual, in a zigzag. A zigzag delivered to Sheamus. Orton's getting back up, and Orton is back up again, recovering very quickly from, I believe that's called the Irish Cross that Sheamus hit to Dolph Ziggler. Now Ziggler's just avoiding Orton. He's looking to stand back. He has taken some huge punishment in this match, and now Ziggler going to go for a vertical suplex. And now Sheamus going to continue the assault that Dolph Ziggler started against Orton. Sheamus bringing Orton back up, and now he's going to hit a suplex of his own. This time he is a little taller, of course. Sheamus a little stronger, but Ziggler more athletic. Oh man, we all know it follows. White noise from Sheamus delivered to Dolph Ziggler, and Orton is down. And now, oh, a kick out from Ziggler after the white noise. And Ziggler, of course, with his usual absolute and utter resiliency. Orton now stumbling back to his feet, wondering what he missed. And now a spin around DDT from Randy Orton. And Ziggler is rolling Sheamus over. He's looking to cover him, but of course Orton is there to break it up. Now, Orton whipping Ziggler into the corner. Ziggler reverses a move Orton was about to hit. And now, oh, a DDT! A leaping DDT from Dolph Ziggler. And now Ziggler getting Sheamus back up. Oh, man! Ziggler was setting something up there, but Orton flew out of the corner with a massive clothesline. And now Sheamus on the mat, a little dazed, a little confused, but still crawling back to his feet. And Orton got a chair. Go and figure, it's a triple threat match. And now Sheamus taking a ride. Not his last ride. That is normally saved for Undertaker matches. Cover from Orton, but Ziggler's there to break it up. And now, oh, super kick! Super kick to the back of the head of Orton. And Orton is now on the mat. Zigzag! Zigzag to Sheamus. Orton is down from that super kick. And now, Ziggler covering Sheamus. Orton is down on the mat. Oh, he kicks out. Sheamus just kicked out. What an opportunity from Ziggler. And he took that opportunity by the neck, threw it to the ground, beat it up, covered it, but that opportunity still kicked out. Wow. I am astonished from Sheamus kicking out of that zigzag. I think that was zigzag number 2 delivered to Sheamus. And now, Sheamus putting Orton in a submission sharpshooter, but Ziggler can't break it up, but Orton manages to break out of it. But he's still on the mat. He has been the target for these two men for the past little while now. He got hit in the super kick on the back of the head. Oh, Sheamus setting up for the white noise. White noise from Sheamus. And now Ziggler rolling. Sheamus is put into a cover. He just laid down on the mat so Ziggler could cover him there. And of course he kicks out. That was an interesting sequence of events. And now Orton beginning to crawl back to his feet. Ziggler now getting back into the corner. A punch from Orton. Orton now strolling casually back over to Orton. And Orton pays for it with a DDT. Oh, a famouser. Famouser from Dolph Ziggler. Is he going to cover him off of that? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And Orton not back to his feet quite yet, too. Oh, but Sheamus kicks out. And Orton now back on his feet. But Ziggler is going to put him back down. Sheamus getting back. Oh, and then a little personal flair there from Dolph Ziggler. And now Sheamus beating his chest. Not sure how smart that is with Ziggler standing right next to him. Oh, he was just waking Orton up. I didn't notice that. He was waking Orton up. And he went for the cover after the bro kick. But Ziggler was there to break it up. Not sure how smart that was to cover him right there and then. Orton getting back to his feet yet again after yet another beating. And now this time, Orton's going to get a little offense of his own. Yes, it is. The spike DDT off the second rope. Nothing too special, but certainly damaging the head of Sheamus. And now going for a cover. Oh, jeez. And Ziggler just accidentally pounded the referee. Oh, Ziggler missed the super kick. He was going for the super RKO. RKO. Ziggler went for the super kick. Oh, but Orton can't cover either of them. Sheamus was on the ground. He's back up. The ref is down. But Orton couldn't cover either. I'm stuttering. Either of them because the ref was down. And now Sheamus, no, a reversal from Orton. Orton in control. And Dolph Ziggler got hit by the RKO after missing the super kick twice. Orton turned that last super kick into an RKO of his own. And now Orton, I thought he was going for the Irish Cross there, but instead he hits a unique neckbreaker maneuver. Now Orton going for the cover on Ziggler. And oh, what a kick out! What a kick out from Ziggler! And now Ziggler crawling back to his feet. And Sheamus is going to buy him some extra time. Never mind, another reversal from Randy Orton. And now Ziggler. Oh! Was that an RKO Randy was just setting up for? Oh, a double punch. See, that was what I was talking about. Super kick! Super kick delivered from Ziggler! And now, Sheamus! No, a cover. A cover from Ziggler. That's not going to do anything. Sheamus is right there to break it up. But Orton was going for an RKO. And Ziggler changed it into a super kick. Ah, a lot of stuttering a lot. Oh, there it is! There's that RKO Randy has been going for all night long. And he finally hits it. But Sheamus is there to break it up. And Ziggler's already crawling to the ropes to get some assistance to climb up. I'm not sure how smart these guys. And Ziggler is just gonna. I don't know what he's doing. There he goes. Both of these men, or all three of these men, have been hitting huge moves, but they haven't been able to capitalize because they haven't been doing what Ziggler just did and hurled Orton out of the ring. Oh! Ziggler is waking up Sheamus. I think he's setting up for... Yes, I believe he is. I was just saying how they weren't doing this and now they are. Orton's back up though. Is he going to get into the ring in time? The cover after the zigzag. Oh no! Orton's getting the stairs. 3, that's it. Orton, not very intelligent move, getting the stairs. He didn't see the cover, and Ziggler picks up a cheap win, the new #1 contender. And wow, Ziggler, I was saying how he wasn't taking advantage of his big move. There's a super kick that he hit earlier. But there, right, he was ready to hit Sheamus with a zigzag, but he threw Orton out of the ring. Clever move, and it wins him the match. Not very clever move, picking up the stairs from Orton. I'm not sure what he was thinking, but he did manage to get an RKO, so yay. But another thing that's win-lose, sweet and sour, is Ziggler winning. He's going to face Brock Lesnar at the pay-per-view, and he's going to get a chance to win the title, yay, but he's going to be getting a chance to win the title, because the champion is Brock Lesnar, and he will either get beat down or he will somehow manage to pull off a win at the pay-per-view. But either way, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. You don't know how thankful I am. It's like Thanksgiving right now. And I'll be like exploding with thankfulness if you give a like, comment, or subscribe. Comment whatever you want. Just put bananas or something. And I'll see you all, beautiful people, halfway beautiful, in the next video. Bye-bye. Turned it. So now it is 8-2, and it looks like we're probably gonna win. And oh, nice, pick up the cargo, and now he is headed out. Maybe
go ahead of me. Go ahead of me.
Oh, there's a dude right behind him.
I know. I'm running.
Yeah, your guy, your partner's gonna buy him time.
It's a good time for a jump pack.
You can't use the jump pack.
You
can't use the jump pack with cargo. There's a power up there.